4 and Gen 5?
That's an interesting question because we wanted to do our best to try to keep parity between Gen 5 and Gen 4 as much as possible. So all the stuff.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. We've got Hartford taking on Baltimore. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Now the starting group for Hartford. We've got Luka Doncic. Johnson is out there with Turner. Then there's Edwards. And it's Trent in at the 2. And now that we have some time away from it, Steve, how strange and wild were the NBA playoffs in the bubble?
You know, Kevin, having players see each other in hallways while going to battle later that night was definitely different. Spending that much time together. We'll eventually look back and view it as one of the most interesting times in the NBA history.
Here are the Barons. It's a 3-point game. McCollum kicks to Millsap. Hartford with the rebound.
Yeah, a snowball effect in that one. One thing would go wrong, then another, really the story of the game.
I was surprised they put up so little fight. That was not the team I expected to see that night.
Here's McCollum following the bucket by Hartford. Outside Millsap. That's tipped. Lopez passes to Richardson. Kicks it out to McCollum. Shot clock at 2. Again, the miss by Baltimore. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Scott Brooks did have a few minutes before the game tonight. They know that the usual approach in offense won't be the same when Gobert is on the floor. Coach told me we can't go right at him, but we can't just give up when he's out there. We need to drag him out to defend the perimeter as often as we can. We'll see if Gobert bites and how hard. Kevin?
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's Trent following the basket by C.J. McCollum. Shots good by Turner.
Love seeing this. Turner just rising and firing with no hesitation. Have to respect the confidence he's playing with.
Now here's McCollum. Gobert trying to get open, and the basket by McCollum.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Here's Trent. Johnson with it, and it's Richardson picking him up. Here's Trent. Can't hit the free throw line jumper.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
McCollum kicks to Richardson. .105 left in the first quarter. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Hartford. They lead by 4. Edwards can't hit.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Millsap left side. Gobert against Johnson. And it's going to be out of bounds. Baltimore will retain possession. .40 seconds left to play here in the first.
And it's just encouraging to see Luka step up on defense. Must continue to bring that type of intensity.
Edwards can't hit.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
And you've seen they've made numerous attempts to try to get him going. Shows how valuable he is to this offense.
And the basket by McCollum.
And with that great handle and high basketball IQ, McCollum remains a lethal pick and roll option.
Doncic looking it over. The teardrop falls in.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
1 second left. That one misses. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Hartford leads by 4. We've got more. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. what do you guys think about Hartford here in this one?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Barons. Richardson is out there with McCollum. And it's Rudy Gobert. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Millsap in at the small forward.
Give Josh credit, taking the challenge offensively, discipline, and that's a beautiful pass.
And Greg, Josh Richardson's a terrific ball handler out on the wing who can create for others.
Richardson gets a lot of assists per game at that wing position, not just looking to finish plays, but also to create for others. Very well-rounded threat on the offensive end, and that gives this team another dimension in terms of playmaking.
And it's sent back by Turner. Edwards against Millsap. And it's sent back by Millsap.
And Millsap with great hands and the anticipation there to block the shot.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. Greg, in New York, you obviously played in a number of championship contending teams. What do the Knicks have to do to get back to that feel, that kind of team?
Well, listen, it starts with stability across the board, but mainly that means at the top. And you got to give this new front office, this new regime, an opportunity. I think they got some good young pieces, but title contenders are not in a constant state of flux right now. They've got to take their baby steps here and start moving in the right direction.
Like you say, it does begin in the front office. And here's McCollum. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer, kicks it out to Richardson. And the three off target.
Trying to get his man back for the last three. It helps to not make this personal.
Trent passes to Doncic. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
And how about the vision there from Doncic? Can make the easy pass and also the difficult.
McCollum dishes to Lopez. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Here's Trent. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists tonight.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So timeout called here, the first for the Barons.
And coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Here's Richardson. He's been patient so far, nothing on the scoreboard yet. 1:30 left to play in the first half. He kicks it to Millsap. Lock at 6. It's good. And the Hartford lead is cut down to 8 on the bucket from McCollum.
What a professional. McCollum's reliability on offense is such a gift to his team.
Trent passes to Johnson, and it's Brook Lopez with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Hartford shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
.111 left to play here in the second quarter. Doncic, no good.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
When it comes to drawing fouls, Millsap's one of the best in the league.
And he's got his first free throw of the game. Both shots good from the stripe.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Now, here's Doncic. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Again, the miss by Hartford. Doncic against McCollum. Lopez. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Lopez has got 4 points in the quarter. Hartford leading by 5. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. That one good for 2. Doncic has got his second bucket of the game to go.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And here's McCollum for 3. The rebound by Johnson. Hartford on offense. They've led by as much as 10. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Millsap. Doncic outside. Got it up. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And it's Hartford.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the... And what Miles Turner brings to the table, he gives you a little bit of everything. And that'll about...
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. C.J. McCollum really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
On the floor for Hartford, they've got Edwards. Miles Turner out there with Johnson. Then there's Luka Doncic. And it's Trent in at the shooting guard position. Now here's McCollum.
Nice touch there from McCollum. Looking comfortable and confident from that range.
Doncic against McCollum. Out left to the wing. Now McCollum. He's got 12. Outside Millsap. Lopez against Johnson. Johnson over to help. Millsap kicks to McCollum. Shot clock at 6. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in. McCollum's got 4 this quarter.
And such a clever score. McCollum can unleash the floater, the pull-up. He's got it all.
Trent passes to Johnson. Now here's Edwards. He has 6. That one off the back iron and out.
Talk about hurting your team. I mean, he just can't get anything to go out there.
Millsap misses.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Count it. I'm sure you've got a list, Greg, of players you've visited with over the years who you really enjoy spending some time with and talking to.
I mean, there's so many, Kevin. A couple guys, and there is a little bias as a point guard, but Damian Lillard and Steph Curry and Chris Paul, 3 guys that, you know, I enjoy sitting down and talking shop with. Giannis, you know, witnessing his journey to greatness, all the while he remains humble and really appreciates his position. So several of these guys, I'm also not just an analyst partner, but a fan and a big fan of theirs.
You are a fan indeed. So it's the Barons now, following the bucket by Hartford. Here's Richardson. Lays it up off the glass. Richardson's got his first 2 points of the night.
You talk about a guy who's added some strength over the years. Look at the hit Josh took, and he was still able to convert.
Here's Doncic. That shot missing, and Baltimore going the other way now. Millsap looking it over. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Now just a 3-point Hartford lead.
A rugged finish from Millsap, undeterred by the defense.
Doncic passes to Trent. Trying to find Johnson. He's got it now. Good D by Lopez.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
Millsap kicks to McCollum. It's Richardson on the wing.
The struggle is real. He's been way off with his shot all evening long.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical. And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And here's McCollum. 16 points for him. 6 to shoot. Charity stripe shot. Hartford with the rebound.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
And it's Hartford in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Hartford leading by 8. They've got Richardson, Paul Millsap out there with Brook Lopez, and it's Rudy Gobert, and it's McCollum in at the point. And they double up Doncic. The three from Johnson, good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Doncic against McCollum. Kicks it out to Richardson. And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession.
Misread each other on the pass. Tried to recover, but too late.
Hartford on offense. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. Pass to Trent. Up top, Doncic. He's guarded by McCollum.
Just a super unselfish guy. Doncic is all for getting his guys going. Enjoys setting the table.
McCollum against Doncic. McCollum with the ball. He sinks the 11-footer.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
Hartford leading by 11. Here's Trent. Johnson outside. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That one on Richardson.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
When you look at Richardson's skill set, you look at his size, you think, man, this guy could be a great 3-and-D player.
And he's good on the second. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. And so Doncic will bring it up for Hartford. They've played a great fourth quarter defensively, allowing only 3 points. It's stolen by Gobert. Here's Millsap. It's deflected. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Millsap. Hartford moving the ball around. Lopez with the block.
It's a bonus whenever Lopez comes up with the swat. Want to see more of this from the big fella.
Clock is at 3, and they double up Doncic. Johnson wide open. He fires. Good, and the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Timeout called, the Barons. They're trailing by 17. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter. And now we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And the shooting percentage, how about all the way in the 60s, shows how deadly he can be when he's feeling it. And as locked in as he was, they were trying to feed him as much as possible. But he never got out of control. I mean, he kept his head and just stayed patient.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Steve, if you were playing in this era, how engaged do you think you'd be on social media?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. I think a lot, because I think right now that's just the way this era communicates. And obviously there's some negatives to social media, but there's a lot of positive from a standpoint of being able to reach your fans, get your message out, especially what we've been going through in this time for our social injustice. But I also think there's a lot of marketing and branding opportunities through social media.
And he makes that one.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Hartford.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
Yeah, Kevin, every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good shot at the basket. Didn't hesitate, and that aggression paid off.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Luka Doncic.
You love to see this kind of leadership, directing traffic, keeping everyone happy. He was the straw that stirred the drink.
Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's man, and it's sent back by Turner. Edwards kicks to Doncic. Right side Turner. The pass to Trent. Here's man. And so it's Hartford with the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was